So tell us, what is the A+ setup for you? You said it's support and resistance. You like,
Yeah.
You like trading gold. You like trading news.
Yeah. So
walk us through, like, give us
Sure.
a visual. What does that perfect trade look like for you?
Perfect trade. That's a great question. I think all right. I'll picture something right now. So
Is it like 8:30? The news is about to hit.
So it's definitely 8:30 for sure.
8:30.
Whether it's news or what, but just New York session in general. I like 8 o'clock, 8:30. So
to start hopping on the chart.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. So you have a clean range on the left. Clean. Like, I mean, candles went all the way down.
All the way.
So you're not seeing a whole bunch of wicks. You're not seeing like necessarily patterns, etc. You have a clean range. Price went all the way down. Fine. And then you have price maybe consolidated towards the bottom a little bit. And then
Created a low.
Yeah, it's created that low, but also found support. So after it found support, it's wicking maybe up and down, and then that creates a resistance. So there is a support and resistance now you have, and you could box that trade in. Now you go down to the 30-minute, and specifically on the 30-minute, you're waiting for that break of that resistance. So you see that break of the resistance, and then on the next candle, you allow that candle to do what it do. It's going to do a wick down is my favorite. Because,
retest or whatever.
Yeah, for sure, a retest. And as that candle is flipping, then I would enter that trade. And knowing that I have that range to the left, it's going to approach, at least it wants to go to the next area of resistance. I'm going to ride that up for sure.
So are you having a daily bias when you hop on the chart? Are you saying I'm looking for only shorts today? I'm only looking for only longs? Or are you just going straight by what you see?
I stopped doing that. And I think that had the biggest impact on my trading. I think it had the biggest impact on my trading.
Because, that is something that's really been spoken about a lot. It's like having that daily bias. It's so important, right?
I know it's important, but it's, like
sometimes you got to play it by ear.
Yeah, and the market gets funny sometimes. Like if you get so caught up and get so stuck to one bias, it is a psychology thing, and sometimes you don't realize it. And you're trying to like daily bias is buys, and you're trying to force the buys, and like all of a sudden A- setups are gonna look like A+ setups to you because you're looking for a buy. So I don't try to look for buys and sells. And that's where support and resistance really comes in for me. Support and resistance allows me to just be like, where's the break? Where's the break?
100%.
I don't care. Like, and trust me, I think my early days, first 2 years of trading, I was marking up charts. I was marking up like 20 charts over the weekend, looking at this pattern and that pattern, whatever. Honestly, nowadays, I put all those patterns aside, support and resistance, wait for the break. Alert up here, alert down here, wait for the break. Break happens, close on the 30-minute. Next candle, let me see how it's forming. I enter.
How tight is your stop? Where's your stop?
My stop is always going to be relative to structure, of course.
It's going to be below that
it's definitely going to be below support or above resistance, depending on the trade. If I was to say there's an average, there's usually an average with like 45 to 50 pips.
Okay.
Gold is volatile, so...
True.
Yeah, so on average, 45 to 50, but I don't stick to just 45 to 50. It depends on the setup.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are you looking to get on your risk to reward side?
Risk to reward, if I could at least get a 1 to 2, I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
On news days, I really look for 1 to 3. For
1 to
sure.
3.
1 to 3 on news days, because especially when everything hits right, data comes out right, I'm looking for a 1 to 3 because I know news is really going to push up.
And then strategy-wise, let me ask you 2 more questions on that front. What is your risk per trade? And how many trades are you taking in a day and where you're like, all right, I'm off the charts, like 2 losses?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
On a regular day, non-news day, my risk per trade is probably, so just to give some detail, if it's like $100,000 account, I'll probably be risking maybe $1,000 from that. On a news day,
1%.
On a news day, I'm risking maybe 2.5%, something like that.
Per trade?
Per trade, yeah. But when I say per trade, I only have one trade.
I'm like, trade. 2 trades and you're done, right?
Yeah, 1 trade. I used to have 2 trades per day. But one thing I realized I had to go back to my strategy. I don't do well with second chances at all. Like when it comes
hard.
I don't do, like my psychology is different no matter what happened on the first trade. The first trade I won. So like my psychology is on greedy, or I lost.
When you going,
I lost, and I can't. And the second time around, I can't handle the trade the same the first time around. I can't
I
handle it.
kind of like that strategy though, to be honest.
So I'm just like, look, you are horrible at second trades. One trade.
One A
trade.
plus,
It's
done.
one A
Done
plus.
for the day.
You got it. You don't got it, then walk away. There's more opportunities in the market. That's it.
I really like that actually.